Hello and welcome to another episode of Magic the Gathering Deck of the Day. Today's deck is Snow Villiers. That's right, it's a white creature, and for 3 mana you get Vigilance, and power is equal to the number of creatures you control. So, not the greatest card, but not too bad. Lots of creatures in this deck, some sweepers, and some poison. Why not? Let's see how it works out. Ready? Here we go. Okay, so hope everybody's having a great day. We are ready to roll against Rawr the Ambitious. And we go first. Hey, let's see how that works out. Go and throw this out there. We got red and white mana up against a 3-color deck, it looks like. So let's get our little bunny out there. It is a rabbit unicorn, folks, and it just keeps getting bigger the more stuff we play. So, how long will it last is the question. Next turn, what do you think? Enduring Innocence? Why not? Think he'll take the bait if we attack? Let's see. Or is he just going to take... He probably should take the damage, right? I mean, he is ambitious. He knows he can get more out of his pilgrim than just a blocker, a simple block, right? And we've got an answer for that, folks. It's called Loran of the Third Path. And let's just not block it. Take the damage. And boom. Let's kill it. Alright. We're ready to go. So, what do we do here? Do we just keep... Let's just keep going. If he wants to keep his pilgrim, he's going to pay. Is he going to keep it? Probably, right? He's probably got some more of these artifact generators, etc. His dragon's not too happy about it. So he's going to be generating a different creature every turn. But it's going to be tapped. We're going to get some extra creatures of our own. Oh, we got our own artifact generator. Oh, right. So, do we just go for it? We got 5 more points than he does. I don't know. I say let's just go for it. I don't know. Who's he going to stop? That guy? Gotta stop somebody, right? Let's see what he does. Maybe a sweeper? Has he got a sweeper? No, he's just gonna focus on our most dangerous card. Oh, what is that? Oh, extra card every turn. If he plays a legendary creature, it is tapped. And he is tapped out. He is gone. Win number 1, we got our streak going. We're tier 2, but maybe we're going to be tier 1 in a second. Now, this deck has had its ups and downs, definitely. I just played a game where the other side had a combo going where they could just create as much damage as they wanted with two of those white, 4 white mana creatures. What are they called? If you hit them, they prevent that damage and they hit you with the same amount or to any other target. So he was bouncing them back and forth, and they were increasing because he had a double damage card. So I wish I knew the names of these cards. It'd probably be better to explain what's happening. But anyway, he could just rack up as much damage as he wanted. But instead, he was racking up life, and he gave himself like 1 billion life in the end. He just kept racking up life, and I didn't feel like just conceding, so he just kept racking up the life, man. In the end, I had like 7,000 points myself of life. It was crazy. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Not even paying attention. Anyway, our opponent is Denny Munsma. And what are we gonna do? Let's see. Should I get the extra creature or the mountain? Oh, I can't cast Enduring. Well, no, I can't cast Enduring Courage this turn. So I could create a creature, right? Get a card, attack. Okay, let's see how that works out. It's going to be a little while before we can cast our Enduring Courage. But... oh, wait a second. Really? That's not nice. Taking away a person's creature. Where did that forge come from? I was so busy yapping at the beginning of this game, I just totally missed some stuff. Now he's killing my guy, and then he's... okay, well this stops... I love it. This card stops the forge cold. And let's make a target copy. Get a card. And boom! Danny Monsumum has thrown in the towel. Wow. I guess this is the right time to be playing this deck, because it's working. It's all about timing, you know, and what the meta game is, and who's playing what, and what's the popular deck at the time, because you could have a deck that just loses and loses and loses, but then if you hit a point where people are playing a certain kind of deck that your deck's good against, then you take off and your deck just works like Magic the Gathering. Works like Magic the Gathering. It's the game we're playing. Waco Catbox is our opponent. That is quite a name. Waco Catbox. This is not enough mana, so we're going to have to mulligan. And we're going to have to save our ways to raise the past for later. We don't need that straight off the bat, definitely. And he's going to Fabled Passage straight off the top, which makes me think he's got like a Chocobo deck or something with Landfall. What are the odds? Seem pretty high. Oh no. Bad things are happening. Let's get a creature out there. Then we can do at least the Dollmaker shop next turn. So he's playing red and green. I've got white and red. And he's definitely going to be doing some land craziness. All right. I am here, and he has taken away my stuff. So what do we do here? Do we throw up a blocker? Let's throw this guy out, see what happens. He's just a 1/3. But he's gonna get bigger. You know he is. And they got that thing. Didn't we just go up against that thing? And then this is kind of what we did here, wouldn't it? So we throw this out there. And then we attack. And he turns into a 3/3. And makes a toy creature. Is that a toy creature? It's a gnome. These are gnomes. That's what makes the gnome sound. Oh, and then he throws that out there, and then... Does he have dragons? And he's worried about that one, of course. So... Now they're going to get a dragon out of it. Should I stop them? No, let's see if we can... See if there's something we can do about all this nonsense. This is going to enter tapped. Really need a sweeper here. But we'll take a land, I guess. Should we throw out a blocker? Yeah, maybe. But maybe we just throw out one of these blockers. Get some life? I think we need life. Let's see what happens. What does he have? He doesn't have the mana for this dragon. Let's not attack. Let's end the turn. Next turn we can do two things, which is nice. If we make it that far. Does this guy have... He doesn't have haste. Legendary creature. Okay. Who's he gonna do damage to? Me. Alright, let's get our blocker and let's freaking kill off. I don't know who we should kill off. Maybe the one that gives him more cards? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. You can't kill them both. What did he do with this? This until the end of turn, tram. Okay, he got an extra card out of it. Okay. And he got rid of that. And not sure why I kept the planes. Guess we need the blocker. And let's do this too. And we just need to survive the turn, folks, and it doesn't seem like it's likely to happen. Because he's got this thing. Okay. If I block, I die. If I... doesn't matter. At least, like... well, he's trample, huh? So, is everybody trample? Alright, well that didn't work out. Waco Catbox has defeated us. We are tier 1, did I mention that? So 2 wins and a loss, okay. Nice short game, so let's keep playing and maybe knock another one out. Now, Final Fantasy IV. I think one of the better Final Fantasies I hear. Not quite as good as 17, but 4 was up there, definitely top tier Final Fantasy. They used to say that every other Final Fantasy, like all the evens were great, and then, then they started getting up into the upper teens, and they were like, wow, I mean, every single one of them is great now. So, I guess they really know what they're doing in the Final Fantasy locker room or wherever they hang out and do their magic, You get it? It's magical what the Final Fantasy people are doing, and they're actually now literally teaming up with magic. So, in the end, I'm gonna have to make this tapping game where we tap them when they come in. It's called Authority of the Consuls. It's a card you should really get a few of because it stops hasty creatures and works really well. So does this one for getting the extra creatures. Okay, let's give him a poison counter while we're at it. His horse is very annoying. I'm sorry. And there comes a cat. Okay, and I think we can take that. Okay, so how are we gonna play this, folks? We'll attack. And then we will cast our Resolute Reinforcements as a surprise card. How's that sound? And we'll block his 2 Pyromancers. Knock them out of the game. I think. I don't know. And we'll get an extra card out of it through our Enduring Innocence. So pretty happy about that. Is he going to freaking... Is he gonna exile my Enduring Innocence? I only had one of those. This is not fair, and I am upset at Maxim the Mighty, our opponent. And I'm gonna have to take out his guys. Unless he's got more cards, which he does. But what are the chances he's got something that can save his guys in this situation? I mean, maybe we wanted to keep those guys. I don't know. The more creatures, the better, right? But he's just going to get extra cards out of it. So I get to keep one of my guys. He brings his other guy back. I'll bring my big guy. And we'll just keep hitting him. Now, do we wait to cast this when we need to clear the board, or do we cast it now? We're never going to clear the board with this dumb cat that just keeps coming back. But we do need to get rid of the terror. So there's that. Oh, well, we can clear the board next turn, at least to get rid of the terror. For now, though, should we try to hit him for some damage? Got a 5-3 out there. He's only got 13 points, so he's down to 4, actually. So maybe he thinks he can win this turn, and it's quite possible he can. He's going to get his extra point. Then what has he got in his hand? He's going to do at least 5, right? Plus 3 cards, that's enough to kill me, probably. He can do 11 damage. That's not going to do it. Casting creatures, though, the great thing is I get a hit point every time he does that. So I get a life. I guess they're not hit points. This isn't like a D&D game or something. This is like you have 20 life at the beginning. You go down to 0 life. Now what is he's exiling my guys? I can't deal with all the exiling going on. And then he knocks that guy out. Well, I've only got one thing to say, and that's here's another poison counter. He's up to, wow, he's got 6 poison counters? That is crazy. And I'm going to get to keep my poison guy, so this could be a lot worse, definitely. And he doesn't have any cards left. He needs a sweeper. He definitely needs a sweeper. But he does have that, Discover 4. Impact Tremors, that ain't gonna do it. Sorry, guy. You were out of luck. Even with your 9 lives. Let's go. How did he get 6 poison counters, though? That's what I don't understand. Was it just our one guy just hitting him over and over again? The world will never know how that happened. But you could rewind the video, theoretically. So, another victory. 3-1 with this deck. Not too shabby. And we got time for another game. Maybe 2. So, let's see if we hit a real challenge. And let's see what people are playing. That's always the fun thing. See what's out there. Get ideas from other people's decks. Hey, it's not just me. It's everybody feeding off each other in an inspiration frenzy. And Crackshot Bogan the Ambitious is in the house. And we are gonna start poisoning him if at all possible. Everything is going into the grave, into the exile, sorry. Until we can knock that out. I don't know if we're gonna get our enchantment removal fast enough though, but let's hit him for some toxic. I'd like to see Crackshot Bogan make a crack shot. Are you up for it, partner? What's he doing? He's thinking. Oh, he's gonna... Well, he's gonna try. Little does he know, I've got extra creatures to spare. So, let's hit him for another poison. You can't stop the poison attack, buddy. It's kind of cool. The last game we killed them with poison and death. We killed him with death and poison counters. So it was like a 2-for-1 victory. So let's see if we can do the same. It's always nice having a backup route to victory. I don't know. Who's he? Let's see. We can get rid of that guy. We got another one to spare, right? Oh wait, what happened? Where's my other guy? Didn't I have a... Thought I should have a spare poison guy. Oh, I got it. Nobody's dying. Everybody's being exiled. I got it. Takes me a little while sometimes to figure things out, but... Heck, let's throw a couple extra poison counters out there. I mean, toxic creatures. Let's bump up the Snow Villiers to 4/3, and now next turn we can do 7. Assuming he just doesn't do anything this turn, which is probably not a good assumption. And here's a useless card, Raise the Past. There ain't no past, that's for sure. I attack with everything. And then Day of Judgment? Maybe? Why not? We don't want him to start gaining life or anything like that. Maybe we'll get him 2 more poison counters. He's down to 6. Wow. And boom. You've been judgmented. Okay, what's next? We need to get up to 6 mana, that's for sure. ASAP. So he's got that thing. We gotta... Oh, I've got just the card to discard. Do we wait? Nah, I guess we wait. He's got 3 cards. I've got 3. I've got 20 life. He's got 6. So, it's anybody's game, basically. He is going to lose half my life. Okay. And folks, this will be the last game of the video. Okay, so let's take him out. We can't really afford to lose any more life. And we can get rid of our useless Raise the Pass card. Boom. And now let's hope we get 6 mana at some point. Probably aren't quite enough mana in this deck, as many as there should be. It's so hard to choose which cards to get rid of, though. Once you put a card in your deck, isn't it hard to take it back out? So this is not going to do much for us. So we can't bring anything back out from the graveyard. Although we could Shelter by Ghosts, which would kind of be a sad waste of a Shelter by Ghosts, but we could get rid of the stupid Leyline. Not that we'd have anything in the graveyard still. Okay. Go ahead and exile our empty graveyard. I dare you. Okay. This is rough. I really want to cast my Wanderer. We're almost there. So close. I don't know if we're going to make it, though. If he's got any more of these... If we've hit 3 of his momentum breakers, there you go. We're not going to get it. But I have other cards that we can win with. This is an exile everything deck, I guess. You just get them coming and going. And he is bumping up his snail. And what has he got? Another discard card? So, no point keeping anything in our hands if we can help it. We will be up to 5 mana, though, which means we pretty much can cast anything else. We hit the one card we couldn't cast with 5 mana. So, he's got 4 poison counters. Can we do something with that? I think we can. Maybe I should have gotten another mount. Shoot. Oh my dear Lord. That is sad. I knew it. Okay, that may be the mistake that cost us the game. But, you know, you gotta be careful. You know, mistakes can be made by anyone at any time, including yours truly. I am not infallible. In fact, I bet if you watch these videos, there's probably a few mistakes every single video. In fact, you know, if you ever see me make a mistake, one thing you can do is drop a comment in the comments section, and that's a really good way to... No, why did I do that? Oh my gosh. I'm just flummoxed, you know. This is the beginning of the end. There's really, I mean, I had a chance. And there it's gone. Game over. 3 wins, 2 losses. But, hey, we had fun doing it, right? So, thanks for watching. I'm still tier 1. I was in tier 1 at the beginning of this video, so there's something. Always look at the bright side. And by the way, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm doing right, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.